Hey everybody, welcome back to Lemon Branch DIY. Today we're working on cleaning your windows, specifically outside. So how do you do it on those upper windows, or if you can't reach it and still get a streak-free shine? Stick with me and I'm going to show you how. Okay, you guys, so here is a recipe. It's a simple recipe. It works really good for the outside of your windows, and it really works to keep things streak-free. Okay, so there's only just 4 ingredients that we're gonna be using. It's water, dish soap, vinegar, and rinsing agent. So you've got a degreaser in the vinegar, and then you have the dish soap, which is gonna help lift the dirt off. So you're gonna first, kind of the calcium deposits, things like that, that's gonna help break down all of that, hard water spots, different things like that. Then you've got the dish soap, which is gonna help lift all of that off the window, and then you have the rinsing agent, which is gonna keep it streak-free. So all of that is combined with just some water, and we're good to go. So half a cup of vinegar. Then we just have 1 tablespoon of dish soap, and then a tablespoon of your rinsing agent. And then it's just a matter of 1 gallon of water. So we're just gonna put 1 gallon of water in here. Okay, so when we go to apply this, obviously we'll just mix this up really good, and then we'll go and start to apply it to the windows. This is what I like to use. I've got one of these extension poles with one of these outside window pads, and then on the other side is a squeegee. So this is really helpful when you're working on the higher windows and you can't reach the upper, like the second story. And then on the bottom where I can reach, I've just got another squeegee. If you don't have a squeegee, that's what the rinsing agent is going to help prevent, is the streaking. So I'm going to show you the difference between when I squeegee and when I don't, so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like and just why this solution works so good. Okay, you guys, before we get started, I just wanted to show you kind of what a look of the inside of these windows are when you're looking out before we get started. So I'm hoping you can kind of see just how gross the windows are. You can see how much stuff there is on this window. So just kind of get an idea of what it looks like before we start. And here is a look at the other window that we're concerned with. Okay, so now we're on the outside. We're just gonna take the hose. We're gonna just wet things down. Just get it wet. Then with the screen, so just with the car brush again, we'll just do the screen. Just like this. And if you are really wanting to get into this good, just take the screen off, right? And then you could get to the window. But I'm just showing you as if you couldn't reach this stuff on the upper levels or second story of your house. This is how I would do the second story. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and use this for the window. Just kind of go over it just a little bit, and we'll do this on this side too. Now one of these windows I'm going to do a squeegee, and the other one I'm going to just rinse. Okay, so you'll see the difference. I'll just this one here I'm just going to rinse. And we'll just let this one dry. This one over here, I'm gonna do the squeegee so you can kind of see the difference. If you don't have a squeegee, then you'll see kind of how this one turns out versus the other one. So give it a few minutes for all the water to start dripping down, because if you go to try and squeegee it off the window, you can see it just keeps running down. So after a few minutes, when it stops dripping, then you can come back in, and I just like to go just one swipe down, wipe it off, come back down, wipe it off, and then I'll just take a dry part of the rag and go up and around the sides just like this. Okay, so this is what this extension pole is really handy for. And then the whole point of this solution is for these upper windows that you can't reach. So I'm just gonna hit them with the hose just to get things wet, kind of try and dust things off a little bit. And then I'm just gonna come back in And this pad already has that solution on it. So I'm just gonna go and be able to reach all of these windows just like this. And we'll do the screen the same as we would with the brush, but we'll just use this guy, just kind of the same. You see it bubbling up, so it's got some good cleaning action going there. So then after you get that on there, then I'm just gonna wash everything off one more time. Get all the soap off of the screen and any other residue off of the window. Okay, so this is how they turned out on the outside. So they look really nice on the outside. Look how clean the screen looks. So that looks really good. I'll get out of the reflection there. So that looks really, really good on the outside. And that kind of shows you what this looks like here too. So this window here, we did not use the squeegee. That was just straight water. And then this one here, we did use the squeegee. So let's go inside and I'll show you what it looks like going from the inside out. Okay, so this is the inside, and let's take a look at this window over here first. This one here is the one that we did not use a squeegee on. And you can see how clean it is. All that grime and stuff is off all the way down. And so there is a few water spots, but just a few of them. You can't really hardly tell, but compared to how dirty it was before, it's nice and clean. So that's without the squeegee. And then if you do have a squeegee, this is how this one turned out. So this one obviously is really nice and clean, but notice down at the bottom, we didn't do the squeegee down there either. We just kind of sprayed it off, but the top part we did a squeegee, and you can see that is nice and clean. But all in all, this is a pretty good method. All right, so this is what it looks like on the upper story. Without doing any kind of scrubbing or anything, this turned out really, really nice from the inside looking out. So there you have it. Thank you so much for joining us. I think this is a pretty good method, especially if you don't want to spend a lot of time or a lot of money on having someone come and clean your windows. It's a pretty quick, easy way to do it, and the results are really good. So thanks again for watching. If you did like this, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit subscribe. We got a whole bunch more content coming out. And if there's something that you would like me to tackle that you're not quite sure on how to do, leave me a comment down below and we'll see if we can tackle that for you. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.